run. Ah. Dinner. Almost done it. You okay? They're growling at each other, so I had to distract Danric.
Tanner, what are you doing? Now let's come downstairs. Tanner is acting like he's innocent in all this.
Oh, he's not. He was up in her face. She was like literally in the bookshop and then he came and like did a mean.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
He's like, but it's not Mom's hair tie. Marsha, give me just a second. Just trying to debate whether this is actually copyright music or not, copyright free or not. It was under the section.
Mood booster music.
I had typed in copyright free winter music and it came up.
Yeah, it's probably be fine.
Cool. There's no words in there, so.
Yep.
So that's good enough.
I need a snack of some kind. Or I hunger. What?
I still don't know what I'm gonna stream.
Good job. You streamed without a plan. I know, I'll make cereal.
You'll make cereal. Hey, have you seen these flappers? Oh, we're done. Alright.
You're an alright. You're a bit of alright.
Thank you.
Actually, do they? Oh, I guess they can't hear because
Yeah.
Mike is off.
Can I have some water, please?
No.
No. Just getting mixed up there.
Oh.
Alright.
Nice.
What's he doing?
Running. Where's the scissors?
Might be on our bed. Alright, going live in 3, 2, 1. Maybe longer. Yeah, I'm just joking. Hi, welcome to my stream. Kind of a weird one here because, like Marsha had said in last stream, I need to get more calories in. So it is going to be meal prepping, but meal preparation. So I've been working on not drugs. So I've been working on a like writing out all of my calories and starting with like a basic just 2,000, breaking it up into breakfast, lunch, dinner, and doing totals.
Over 9,000. Over 9,000 calories.
No, you don't need over 9,000.
I need 10,000 calories stat.
So anyway, so today that will be me preparing.
I'm getting the honey.
Your honey. You're my honey.
It's raw, organic, unfiltered honey.
You're unfiltered
Straight
honey.
from the comb. You might as well lick the honey right off the bee's legs.
Oh jeez, Devontae.
Ever French kissed a bee, it's like that. Slobber and all,
Oh my God.
because honey is bee spit.
You're ridiculous.
Yes.
So anyway, today I'm going to be breaking down
Man, that's some nice insect spit.
You're ridiculous. Stop being ridiculous. Alright, so we're going to be meal prepping by actually like doing like meals and doing the calories and you know, figuring out what's all in there and then making what I deem.
Well, if you're going to be like that, can I get a spoon?
No, it's a fashion.
I can use a plastic spoon, it's fine.
I'm getting a metal one.
Okay. Thank you for the spoon.
So anyway, hopefully it's not too boring. I don't think it will be because I will be baking. So it is audience choice. So if you do have something that you want to recommend, Marsha or anybody else, just let me know. And I can throw together something. I thought this was a really cool idea that I came up with. I was talking about it a little bit last night or last stream, where I was going to take, I was going to make meals and then like actually do the whole recipe in like a calorie counter, and then like including the portions, and then having and then like putting it in a recipe book. And then that way, like, I'll have 450 meals or less, you know, 300, you know, 50 meals or less, like lunch, breakfast, dinner, and snacks. So I thought it was pretty cool. It's a good way to just sort of get organized, and that way I'm taking the guesswork out of meal prep. It's a lot of, like, I feel like it's going to be a lot of upfront work. So that's why I'm trying to lay down the basics today. Start getting some breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack ideas. And it's calorie count. So if you have any suggestions for healthy breakfasts or lunches or dinners, I am all ears. Lunch, dinners. Some things are already like, you can already find nutritional values and stuff for it. Some of the things I'm going to add here, I'm thinking about doing like a quinoa turkey chili. I think that will be really good. A turkey quinoa chili. Ooh, that's not a breakfast item. So I'm thinking about making this tonight. Quinoa chili. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in each of the ingredients let me show you what we're doing here. So look, turkey quinoa chili is up at this thing. It's right there. So I'm going to put each of the ingredients listed below, and I'm going to do its calorie count. Or not calorie count, but I'm going to list out all the ingredients I'm going to put in there and measure it out, and then that way I can put it into a recipe, like nutritional recipe, where you just put in the recipe and it gives you the nutritional information. So yeah, oatmeal and boiled eggs. Yes, I love oatmeal. Snacks. Yeah, definitely like the snacks and stuff. There's a massive like list on Pinterest and you know, all kinds of places that are pretty similar. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna compile, like my basic thing that I want to do is I want to get it all in one single place. Like my big thing is I'm gonna put up a Word document. I'm gonna start typing out eggs. One boiled egg, 60 calories. One handful of grapes, X amount of calories. Apple, 60 to 80 calories. Peanut butter, 190 for 2 tablespoons. So I just want to build a list. So snacks will be that, breakfast, X, Y, and Z, dinner, lunch. I'm tired of like having to go 400 places to find like healthy options. So under my list, it'll be breakfasts like dinner under 450 calories. Breakfast. So then you can pick and choose, and then that makes meal prep easier for the whole week. So it could be like, oh, I need to buy grapes, eggs, turkey, cheese, chili, whatever. That way it's pretty simple. It's going to take out a lot of the guesswork for me. It's just going to be a lot up front. Ooh, a quinoa breakfast bowl. That sounds really good. Dude, that's why I love you, Marcia. You're so awesome. Quinoa breakfast bowl. Anyway, and with meal prepping, that way on Saturdays or Sundays, I can just take the time, put it all together, really make sure I'm thinking out the whole meal, and hopefully I'll be less inclined to snack throughout the week, because that's a big problem I have, is snacking or eating, getting bored, hungry. Or I was feeling really overwhelmed this week because it was like trying to be healthy. It's like I have to go to 400 different places. Okay, how many calories is this? What am I gonna do? It's just such a struggle to think about throughout the whole week. So I want to get like all these, like I want to get like a group of recipes. Even if I can just build it, I'll keep building it over time. But just while I think this will be just like a really good start though. What's in it, Marcia? Because I have to like write it down. Alright. Thank you. So hopefully you understand like what I'm doing. Like it's I think it's a good idea because there's not a whole lot of places where you're gonna see all of those built in. And then, plus I think it'll be really neat to just have it in one place. Like, it's just convenient. It's convenient to just pick and choose. You don't have to guess. I can make everything ahead of time. So I'm gonna get a few, like, oh, I saw like a broccoli fritta that looks really good. Tata. Yeah, there's so many. Ooh, thank you. I just got it. Ooh, that looks good. Thank you. See, that's like the kind of things I'm going to build and put onto my list and to start working out. Like cream of turkey, I'm going to put the whole recipe. Just things I normally make. Cream of turkey, spaghetti. Lunch ideas is like my biggest struggle. So I'm thinking some wraps. Oh, if I can talk today. I really like wraps. Just like things I can make ahead of time, like you know, deli meat wraps. I'm actually gonna make some of this stuff tonight. Deli meat wraps. There's a really yummy what's it called? It's like a vegan chick pat. Although you gotta be careful with that one. Like, that one racks up hella calories pretty fast, I found. So it's all about you guys are okay, babies. They're not okay. Let's see. Yeah, see, lunch is my biggest struggles because I'm kind of picky. And it's stuff I want to make ahead of time because I like this like sweet potato bowl that I do, that I've made on stream several times. But I don't know how many calories that is, so this is why I want to like figure it out, map it all out, you know, get a serving size, and figure it out. Maybe like a, I don't know, like a, like potato, even like a white potato, mixture. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Oh, I can even do a section for sides, for dinner. I never even thought about that. Baked potato. cauliflower. Roasted vegetables. I'm definitely gonna have to go to the store soon. Buddy. Okay, special. So anyway, this is what we got so far. We got sides and breakfasts and lunches. So it's a good start so far. I just want to get a list and start, you know, building on it, and then that way I can find healthier choices and start making things ahead of time. Things like a turkey quinoa chili that will last for a couple of days, knowing Devontae. So it'll last a couple of days, and especially if I like, you know, do a serving of it, you know, plan it out serving wise. Now that I found out like a good range for the calories that I want to do, like that I want to keep to, it's easier for me now to pick and choose. So now I just want some options to pick and choose from throughout the week, and I'm going to start building a compilation list and get that going. So if I'm not my usual upbeat self, my friend just passed away. I know, I'm sure you probably saw it on Facebook, Marsha. But yeah. Is Capri spicy? I'm not a big spicy fan. Not that I can't modify it, but wait, actually I need that pictures. Quesadillas. I saw like you can do like spinach wrapped quesadillas. I'm like looking at my pantry, like thinking in my mind. All right, let's see what else. Alright, let's see here, lunches. Oatmeal prep. Ooh, brown rice and quinoa so I can grab easily. Oh, that's really smart. Yeah, I knew I had tomatoes in there. I'd probably replace the balsamic vinegar with actual like Worcestershire sauce, because I'm not a big fan of vinegar. But yeah, if you have a good one that you like, can you message it to me? I'm just looking on Pinterest right now to get ideas here. We're trying to go more meatless, so it's really hard to do. I just have a shit ton of turkey to use up. As if you saw my last stream, we did not make a dent in that at all. Oh, I still have Justin's to drop off. I have so many things to drop off tomorrow. I need to make a list of that actually. I love this song. Drop off. Okay. Okay. Let's see, what else? Take your time. There's no rush. I'm just looking to see what else Pinterest has, like, see, this is the kind of thing like cheese and like, you know, that's the kind of thing I want to start measuring out so I can just like put together. I want to just be able to plan my 2,000 calories a day and take the guesswork completely out of it so that then it's like, okay, this is how many calories I have. Like all my meals planned out. I don't have to think about it. I know I'm getting 2,000 calories a day. And it's just like I can just focus on working out or writing or doing like working, whatever I'm doing throughout the week. That's a good idea too, just cutting out the meat part of it. I love black bean quinoa burgers. My husband does them and they're so good. All right. Alright, let's see. Hi, princess. Oh. Sorry, my cat came to see me. So, yeah. Oh, I like that. Package up snack bags, grab quick, 10 carrot. Yes, carrots. So that's like super smart, and that's what I want to do. Like, I just want to start putting all this stuff together so that then I can just quickly, like, for me, I struggle with lunch because it's like I don't know what I want. I'm looking around. It's just like, it's such a pain. And I tend to like, I eat worse if I don't plan. Like, that's just, I think everybody could probably relate to that. You know, it's just, bear with me. I'm going to pull up Restream so I can see. You're okay, princess. Here we go. What exactly? Like that's exactly my aim, and just making sure I'm prepped for the week. Oh, we could. That would be amazing. I wish you lived closer here. I don't want to live out in the cold. Cucumber. So I'm getting quite a good list of like healthy snacks and like this is my snacks over here. So I'm actually building up quite a good list here. Just something that I just want to start getting a feel for. That way I know. Right now I'm not nearly near 2,000 calories because I slept during the middle of the day. So I'll have to make a dinner prep. So what I was doing is I was thinking about this prior to it, and that way I can, oh, raisins, I love raisins. So I'm so excited. I got a nice like list here, so thank you for helping me. Yes, I love green beans. I'm putting that under the sides. Couldn't live without green beans. Oh, and a sweet potato. I love bananas, not a big fan of raspberries. Banana, cottage cheese, I love cottage cheese. For helping me, Marsha. This is a huge help. Trust me, I need it. Like, I struggle with this stuff and I get overwhelmed and frustrated pretty easily with this. So I like blueberry. I'm very picky when it comes to berries. I like strawberries. Ooh, asparagus. I really like asparagus when it's in season. Yeah, I like to get like the skim milk or the like the really low fat, and I don't put anything with it. I have to have my cottage cheese separate. I don't like to put fruit in there or anything else, and I don't eat too much of it. Oh, like I can do like a fajita with like take peppers and like cook them down with like onions and then use like spinach wraps. That would be super, like black beans and rice or whatever else. So fajita. Go on, Melissa. Yeah, I love baby spinach too. I'm looking to see how they're doing some of this stuff. Also, I'm not a big fan of kale. I can't stand kale.
Did you come back to say hi? Did you come back to say hello? Because I love you.
Yes, I do, princess. Yes, I do. Oh, neat. So now that I have a good list and I really appreciate it, I'm gonna start writing this out and I'll definitely send it to you when I'm done. So now that I have a good list to build off of, I think I'm gonna start some roasted vegetables, and then we can come back to the list as we think about things. All right. So. Wow, this looks so sad. Okay, so I got lots and lots of broccoli and cauliflower here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a strainer and put them in and wash them. Bear with me. There we go. Alrighty. So. Oh, have a good night. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. But yes, definitely. Thank you for the help. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good night. All right. Time to cut my broccoli up. We're gonna go ahead and put the oven on to 350. Start getting this chopped up. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna clean off my baking sheet here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna spray the baking sheet. No, buddy. We did not get up on the counter. Okay. Bubby, can we go ahead and step down? Pretty sure cats aren't supposed to be up here. I'm pretty sure cats are supposed to be up here. What do you think? Think cats are supposed to be up here? Do you think cats are supposed to be up here? Ooh, I don't know. I just don't think so. I just don't think so. Really? I don't think so. Look, I'm sure Mama wants to play with you. I'm sure the 9,000th time's the charm. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Are we playing with Mommy's stuff? Are we playing with Mommy's stuff and things? Are we, buddy? Okay, no. Whee! Oh, careful, buddy. You're like, ran out of my hands here. You're so Joey. You're so Joey. You're so Joey. I love you so much, but you're so Joey. You're so silly. He's like the most unaffected cat ever. I love it. Alright, so I got a compost bin. And then I'm gonna get a plate to put all this on. Oh wait. No more. I think that's perfect. Hi princess, what are we up to? Now this is the cat that's affected by everything. Alright. So what I'm doing is I am roasting, I'm going to roast vegetables that are going to be about that size, length. You're looking at my hands. So I'm just picking the leaves off and chopping these down to size. Cutting off like the big stem parts so that then they just pretty much fall off the head here, and sort of easier to pick off, clean, chop up, and and a lot of this, like we use Instacart, and a lot of these, like, they were dead looking. They were like completely just brown and dead and like dried up. It's like the, I don't know, worst broccoli I've ever seen, to be honest. It's not mold or anything, it's just dry and dead. Some of it's not ripe in places, some of it's too dry. It's like they didn't even give a care. All right. Here we go. Here's our first round of broccoli. I'm just gonna go ahead and plop that onto my cooking sheet there. And I'm actually gonna make all of this because, like I said, I am gonna meal prep here. And I will figure out the calorie count and servings a little later. But as long as it gets all cooked, and then I can start doing the math on that. This one has a lot more leaves to it, so we're just gonna have to be careful when we're doing. So we're gonna cut off the big stem here and let all the other pieces just sort of fall away. Again, some of these turned out dead. All in all, it's a lot better than the other one, but still concerning. But yeah. Just not impressed with some of this. So, yeah, sometimes it just looks kind of gross, so just be really careful when you're going through this and really checking your broccoli and other produce, especially during this time in COVID. Like, I've noticed the produce has just gone downhill. Not a lot can be just brought to the stores, and sanitation-wise, I guess things are a problem these days. So just kind of make sure you're not like looking for like ultra dead brown things that are gonna look. This is exactly like what we're looking for, nice green. Alright, perfect. So we're on our last head of broccoli here. Perfect. So what we're doing here is we're just meal prepping. I'm just getting a lot of like broccoli chopped up so we can do roasted. Also, I can have roasted vegetables throughout the week, and then I'm going to figure out the calorie count for all that good stuff in a little bit. Just kind of going through, picking off the leaves and making sure there's not like any dead spots. And I have a greased up pan behind me that I'm putting it all on. That's just sprayed with Pam. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. I'm gonna put some vegetable oil on it afterward. And you can use whatever you have, olive oil, vegetable oil. Doesn't make much of a difference there. Alright, perfect. So, chopping it up, letting all the pieces kind of fall off. Looking for any over dead spots. And then putting it on the sheet behind me. vegetable oil. And we're gonna coat the broccoli in this. We're gonna give it a nice toss. We want all of it oiled up, as it were, lubed up. This is going to be because it's gonna adhere to the spices, and also when it cooks, it's gonna retain that wonderful moisture. We don't, you want kind of like a soft texture for roasted vegetables, like a little crunchy, a little soft. So I'm going to show you how to achieve that in the best way possible. So now that we got it all spread out, nice and evenly coated here in oil. I wash my hands. Salty. Now in my spice drawer, trying to find, there it is, my herbes de Provence. Salt and pepper. Just give it a nice toss over all of it. Give the salt a nice little pinch over there. And then this is Herb de Provence. And hold on, let me. So it has rosemary, fennel, savory thyme, basil, tarragon, dillweed, oregano, lavender, chervil, and marjoram. Pretty much, it's delicious. It goes on there. It just gives it like a nice, just a really nice flavor. What I do is like I take a pinch and just crush it up and just put it on over my whole vegetables. Okay, so I'm just pinching it all over, trying to crush it up in my hands a little bit. And this is a spice that a little bit does go a long way, so you don't have to do it in excess. But it is one of my favorites. It just has a lot of just delicious spice, a really good aroma. And it just, I love what it does to roasted vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, I mean, you name it, and it turns out just fantastic. Alright, so my oven is 350 degrees and we're going to pop it on in there. And I've decided to do my cauliflower on a different sheet, baking sheet this time. And here's why. I really, really love cauliflower and broccoli, like roasted vegetables, but I always find that the broccoli's done way before the cauliflower is done. So we always have to like pick it up and take it off. So when I'm meal prepping, I'm just gonna keep it separate, and that way I don't have to worry about taking it off at the right time. And all I have to do is just take out one from the oven and leave the other one in. So taking out my cauliflower now. And I'm going to wash it off. I'm going to take some of these big leaves off and then wash it. Always try to get around like the roots. That's going to be pretty dirty usually, as a good rule of thumb. So, kinda trying to just break off some of these leaves and talking to my cat. So I got me cauliflower head here, and now I'm just going to wash it. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to chop it up, put it on a baking sheet, and then put it in the oven with the same spices. Because it's delicious. Whee! Ugh. Okay, that's disgusting. I'm actually going to go ahead and start getting my baking sheet ready, y'all. Perfect. So, alright, so I'm cutting it in half, and then from there, I cut it into quarters. So, then I'm just going to kind of cut the stem out in the middle here, and then that way any extra leaves or anything else I see I can kind of just get rid of. With cauliflower, you mostly just want to start breaking it down into smaller pieces, because it does take quite a while to cook. So just try to find the stem as close as you can. I know it's hard to see it sometimes. And then you can just break off chunks like this big. And sometimes it'll break it off for you, which is nice. And then other times you can just go whoop. Getting our cauliflower here. I love cauliflower. You can do so much with cauliflower. You can make it to the sauce like I showed you guys how to do. For spaghetti, you can make cauliflower crust, which I've tried to do. I prefer to just buy it. Cauliflower rice. If you want just like a healthier version of rice, it's not like a grain. You can do so much with cauliflower. It's healthy, it's all around delicious. It doesn't have a whole lot of flavor on its own. So to me, that makes it like a really workable vegetable. Cool, so getting this guy all broken down here. Sorry, I've tried to change up my streaming schedule here a bit lately. It's just been a mess. This time of year always is a mess for me. So we're breaking up and going choppy chop here. Hopefully you like my festive music. Alright. Cool. Alright, so we already got like a mess ton of cauliflower. We're gonna keep going. Whee! Huzzah! Last big chunk here, pretty messy. And then we'll be ready to dump this on our sheet. All right, perfect. Get the last of the leaves and the stem off of this. This is actually a really good cauliflower. Went a lot of bad spots on it, so that's excellent. And like I said, sometimes the leaves in this like to just hide, and it's all like the same color, so if you have vision problems like I do, that can be super fun. Super fun. So, yay! Now I got my cauliflower all done. Here we go. That's cauliflower. And again, same thing. We're just gonna flop it on. And I'm gonna get my vegetable oil out, and we're just gonna sprinkle it over it. Same as we did with the broccoli. Alright, and salt and pepper, which I left out. I did not leave the other one out. So again, Herb de Provence, one of my favorites. We'll do the salt and pepper first. And it's nice because you can actually see the pepper. The salt's gonna be a little more challenging, so you just gotta salt. And then of course the Herbes de Provence. Again, the smells so good. You can smell the little bit of lavender in there, the fennel, all the thyme and the rosemary. Like you can just really, it's all those nice savory spices that just sort of warm you up, and they just really feel good spices. I love them. All right, now I am going to do the same thing where I coat it in oil here. Just kind of make sure everything has some oil. With cauliflower, you really need it because it is one of those, they do need a lot more moisture to cook. So just sort of get that in there, and yeah, perfect. And then wash my hands, we'll stick that in there, and check on my broccoli while we're in there. Alright. For my broccoli, I'm going to take this out and turn it over. See how beautiful that looks? So we're just gonna flip it over. Like I said, it sucks in the moisture there, so just make sure that let's just make sure that everything gets cooked evenly. Everything has a it's nice and soft, falling apart. Perfect. I'm gonna pop that back in for a few minutes now. Here's the cool thing. There's a ton of different textures for roasted vegetables. You can have like a crispier roasted vegetable. You can have a soft, tender. I love the soft and tender, so those broccolis are almost done. I'm gonna give them a few more minutes there. And while I'm doing that, we have this. Alright, here we go. Cool. Yay. Next, for my next set of meal prep, I'm going to make some pre-made rice, pretty much. This will really help me during the week. Let me go grab some rice. I'm gonna do like Marsha said. I think I'm gonna make some quinoa too, just to be able to put it in my wraps and my sandwiches and things like that. There we go. Alright. Actually, let me take out that broccoli first. Recipe calorie counter. Correctly. Alright, so we're gonna do that's probably about a quarter cup of vegetable oil. That was what, 3 heads of broccoli. About 1 teaspoon of salt. Half teaspoon of pepper. What else? probably about half a teaspoon of salt. It really wasn't that much. Herbs de Provence. Alright, for this, now I'm going, because I'm doing a recipe counter, double. I'm going to base this on half cup. And then I'm just going to load them up and see how many servings in half a cup. So there's one half a cup. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Ooh, is that gonna be 8 perfect? 8 servings perfectly. Excellent. So, 8 half cup servings. Probably so. Salt-free kind. Apparently it's going to take a second. This is the recipe, putting it in and building your own, and it gives you the whole calorie count information. So give me just a second. Okay, so update that. And then so 4 cups chopped broccoli. So half a cup of my roasted vegetables has 76 calories in it. So it's perfect I will have a half cup portion now. Just to make sure it's not poisoned. It has a beautiful moisture. The spices. I lost my water stuff. Oh, of course, because it's right in front of me. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and flip over my cauliflower. Also, the more moisture it has on it, the less it's going to get that black color, that char. Now, the char is good, so don't blame me if you see that, but just know less moisture equals that. More moisture equals nice and tender and chomp right through it. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Here, bye. about that. Had to use the bathroom and do a washing of the dish. Okay, perfect. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and make some quinoa that I can just make ahead of time, and that way this week I can put it in wraps or for dinner or whatever I want to do with it. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and start another thing here while I'm at it. Alright, so I want 2 cups of liquid for 1 cup of quinoa. I'm just gonna make that in a tiny little pan here. Alright, and quinoa, you always want to soak these first, or, you know, make sure they're washed off, rinse them off. So, a cup portion here. Guess I'm just gonna put that in a bowl. I think that should make rinsing them off a little easier. Okay, excellent. So I got my quinoa. And that is 1 cup of quinoa. Doesn't look like it, but it's a massive cup of quinoa. I'm gonna just rinse it off. So I just, you know, rinse them off. Quinoa is one of those grains that just gets freaking everywhere. Healthy for you, yes. Gets everywhere, yes. They're like itty bitty beads, and they freaking stick to you and stick to everything. And so I'm gonna do two cups of quinoa. Water for my quinoa. I can speak. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the stove top to get going. Just gonna cook that at a medium heat for now. Perfect. Alright. a rigorous boil we will bring it to. Okay. So we want it to boil, and then we're gonna back off the heat and let it simmer for 15 minutes. So that's not too bad. Okay. So. Next up, I'm gonna do some jasmine brown rice this time. And this is also good for my burritos and other things. All right. Do about 2 cups of this. So here's one, I'm putting it in an empty pot. So here's 1 cup. There's just about 2 cups. And that equals 2 3/4 cup of water. Cool. So 2 3/4 cup of water. That's 1 cup. There's 2 cups. All right. Just gonna get that off the bottom and give it a stir. And pretty much the same thing. Bring it to a boil, let it simmer. So, next that cauliflower is coming out. Hi, princess. A nice sizzle we got going there. Beautiful. That is what we're looking for, a beautiful, like, nice golden color, just nice and tender. Well, make sure it's tender. We need a few more minutes, actually. Yeah, let's give it a few more minutes and another toss. Alright. It's getting there though. It is getting there. Just some of the bigger pieces aren't quite there yet. I like loving this holiday music. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Sorry, just looking into some things here real quick. I was just thinking about doing a couple sweet potatoes since I still have this and the oven's still going. Might as well wash off some sweet potatoes and put those. On the pan and get them in the oven. That'll be some good, also some healthy, like go-to quick options for the week. Just pour your fork into it. Just watch your fingers. Alright, cool. So let's just go ahead and get those plopped in. That's another healthy thing we can do. We already got the oven on. It's already heating up my house, so. Perfect. Meteors just being stubborn today. I'm gonna put like a little bit of salt and pepper and the rice. I can't stand unflavored, unseasoned rice. That's gotta be a pet peeve of mine. If ever I had a pet peeve, it'd be that. I have a ton of pet peeves. But that is one of my up there pet peeves. Alright. My quinoa is now up to a boil. And we're gonna back that off the heat here and let it simmer. Got quinoa, rice, some really go-to healthy things. My cauliflower is looking good. I got some sweet potatoes in the oven. We've already done broccoli. We're looking at calorie counts and doing all kinds of fun stuff today. Yeah, we're doing good here. I am gonna start my store list though, for real. pretty girl. Come here, Momo. What are you doing, pretty girl? Alright. What are you doing to that bucket? Give her a kiss.
What? What? Why would you touch my face?
Why not? Poor cat.
Smells like cauliflower.
Yep, that's in here. And I got some sweet potatoes. I've already done broccoli.
Smells like cauliflower.
I do not. I do the jar and everything.
Smells like cauliflower.
You missed it.
Messed it.
How like nobody talking to me.
You talking to yourself?
I am talking to myself. I'm actually really good at talking to myself.
Touch the cat.
Meow. Meow. I did. I have been talking to the cat too.
Meow.
Isn't that right, Princess? Come here.
She's hungry.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
what?
Oh, is it? Oh. I didn't even realize how late it got. I'm cooking quinoa and rice. I'm just trying to like prepare for healthiness this week. My raisins, boy.
Razon.
I want them too.
Raisins are good for fiber. They will make you poop and or fart. Sometimes at the same time.
That would be unpleasant.
Well, it will be unpleasant. No one ever likes playing the game poop or fart. I hate that game. Especially when it's all gurgly. It's like, oh no.
Okay, you're going to stop.
Oh no. I feel it bubbling. It's a gurgling.
We're fired.
Fire from what?
My stream.
Talking about poop. What was that sound?
What's up?
I thought I heard like a notification sound of some kind. Maybe it was the music.
It might be. I thought it was really cool. Come on. Music.
What's that?
Quinoa.
Quinoa.
Yeah, I told you I was cooking quinoa and rice.
Quinoa and rice. The cats are eating.
So, like, before I make my store list, I can think of like 14,000 things I need. As soon as I go to write down the damn list,
That's what we call brain fog. We're brain frogs.
frogs,
Because it's jumping
fragiputo.
around.
Where are you going? You can talk to me. Hey, do you have me up as a viewer?
I thought I did.
You're like my only viewer then. I'm all alone. Okay, I'll just eat my raisins here in silence. Or continue talking to you. I'll probably use some more onions. I'm gonna check on the cauliflower while we're thinking about this. Trying to flip over my sweet potatoes here. Not being 100% cooperative. There we go. Got some cauliflower. And we're gonna do the same thing that I did before, which is measure it out. I think I'm really liking the streaming time of during the week. Also, real quick, I'm going to stir my rice and quinoa. I'm going to go ahead and back off the heat and just let the rice simmer. My quinoa's been simmering here. That's actually really looking good. And I'm just letting both of these guys relax a little bit, do what they need to do, and I still have the sweet potatoes in the oven. You do have to simmer the quinoa, honey. You simmer your rice and quinoa. Well, they're gonna fucking relax or else. Thanks for talking to me, honey. You're a good hubby. Are you threading the grid? I sure am. Them bitches better be working for me. How rude. And I'm a pretty rude person if you didn't know. So rude. Tell us a story about rice. Once upon a time, some rice growers grew some rice and then harvest it, brought it to, dried it out, and now Alice was cooking it. The end. Okay, I'll tell you a personal story about rice. For ages, I couldn't fucking stand white rice. I couldn't do it. I could literally not fucking do rice. White rice, especially because my mom would make it all the time and would only put butter in it, maybe a little bit of salt if we were lucky. And then I got so tired of it. It was just rice all of the time. I stopped. I couldn't do it. I love fried rice, but plain white rice, I just, In fact, it was only like this last couple years where I've actually been able to enjoy white rice again. But yeah. God. Flavorless white rice. Can't do it. Now I put salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder in there so that there's some sort of fucking flavor in there. I'm not bitter. Seriously not. I'm not bitter. Well, that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. You tell us a story, Dava. Tell us a personal story. What is your relationship with rice? I fucking love rice. Great struggle meal. It is a great struggle budget meal. Right you are, Abby. Alright, here's 1 cup of cauliflower. If you're just coming in like Devontae here, not paying attention to his poor struggly wife, just trying to do a stream. It's 2. I'm actually doing a recipe calorie counter where I'm putting in my recipe and measuring them out in servings and determining how many calories are in each thing I make. So that's 3 servings. This is a 1/2 cup serving size, which is, I really like this calorie counter I found because you can, you know, put all that kind of information in. That's 4. Bon appetit. Five. 6. 7. 8. And just maybe enough to make almost another whole serving. Yeah, we're gonna go with 9. Not quite all the way there, but whatever. Yay, thanks, babe. So that's my cauliflower roasted, delicious, tender, wonderful. I was probably what? Oh, I gotta do the whole measurements. My bad. Half cup vegetable oil. Give me just a second and I'll stir, and I'm just trying to get this information real quick. And last ingredient was the herb stick Provence. And that's just salt free. Cool. Oh yay! Hi Marsha, welcome back. Oh no, praise Demonte, never mind. I always do that, I'm sorry. I love you, Demonte. Thank you for doing both accounts for me. On my account. I love you, babe. No fucking way. Okay, so each half cup of cauliflower is 131 calories. Okay. Got all that math worked out. We're missing the lids to these, babe. Just to let you know. I think I just don't want these. They have disappeared into the unknown. Nope. Here's one more. We're still missing one single one. Okay. Time to check on our stuff and our thiggins. That's important. Our quinoa here is looking done. That is done. And my rice. Get it about done. Yep. Perfect. dog's done. My rice is done. I'm just waiting on my sweet potatoes. That's my quinoa. That's my rice. Let's give the old oven a little look and see here. See how these guys are faring. You know what? I'm not gonna bother put those back in the oven. Easier to just cook them in the frickin' microwave. The oven like made a dent in how soft they're supposed to be. And the microwave cooks them lickety split. So. Dada. Oh my God, are you okay, cat? Jeez. Our cat has like no coordination. I just fell trying to get up on the table. He's not okay at all. Well, it's my stream. I'm done. You have any questions? Troubleshooting? Let me know. Bye. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Devontae.